You got me. I can't stop it. You know it. That's right. You know it.
What?
So off the tip, it's Oklahoma City. I'm sure you've got a list, Greg, of players you've visited with over the years who you really enjoy spending some time with and talking to.
I mean, there's so many, Kevin. A couple guys, and there is a little bias as a point guard, but Damian Lillard and Steph Curry and Chris Paul, three guys that I enjoy sitting down and talking shop with. Giannis, witnessing his journey to greatness. He remains humble and he really appreciates his position. So several of these guys, I'm also not just an analyst.
You should have seen how bad the tires were. So you should have seen how bad the tires were.
And so it's the Thunder getting on the board first. Prime time, the best.
Las llantas estaban muy malas. I know. I'm glad I'm in the situation I would have did it, because imagine we wasn't. We would have crashed already. That shit would have plop, plop, plop. No, de veras, I'm saying. What you Oh, I wanted to drive. She wanted to drive her car. I was like, I don't want to drive.
It wasn't even close in their last matchup.
I'm not like them bum dudes driving in a messed up car. Oh my God, Mom, you don't know what was going in my mind when all that shit was happening. I'm just over here like, wow, I'm just glad I'm here. I'm just glad there's nothing else, you know what I'm saying? Like, de veras, en serio. It's a wake-up call for me, too. Like, I was saying, Shui, like, alright, since I'm following, like, steps of St. Joseph y todo eso, right? What I'm trying to say is that it's not just being just a family man. It's also me taking care of myself and then being responsible for what I'm doing. You know what I mean? All that comes together. You know, it's not just about being ready to be in a family. I gotta be ready now. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm like, hey, muchas cosas.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Y la otra cosa, that's why she don't want to come, because she's working every day, but she's not working she's working normal 7 to 3. She's only staying till 7 because she wants to get used to the machines. So when she's in second shift, ya sabe cómo manejarlos y todo eso. So that's why she comes over. That's why she doesn't want to come, because she knows she's going to stay. She doesn't want to stay. She's just a quick bang, bang, bang. And that's why she'll just come up with a bunch of things. But she don't want to say that because she doesn't want to see. You know what I'm saying? So that's why. And then I followed through what she was saying too yesterday, when you're like, well, she'll say like a couple of nice things here and there. Now that you want to get players, just, you know what I'm saying? Porque like I didn't know how she was going to take it, because like what I said on Sunday, you know what I'm saying? I was just trying to figure out like why, but now that I think about it, you know, she's making it hard on herself. But I know I gotta let her be. You know what I'm saying? I can't be.
In the face of the defender. Thunder trailing by 4. Okay, well, let's go down and hit it all
Sí, it's horrible. I know, and then like I said, everything's fine. You know, I gotta really like figure into my own shit, my shit. You know, really handle my stuff, handle it. Gotta be responsible for it. You know what I'm saying? I was telling you one thing like that. You still was talking shit to me. Was that, you know, I gotta be responsible as I get older and everything, and that's something that I really have to take charge, you know? It's not like this or like that, so algo serio, you know?
Coach told his team, we have to make
now I'm seeing it more and more now, that's why I'm like, well, definitely not ready to have a family. You see what I'm saying? Like, cosas que, you know, if I really want it like that, well, guess what? I gotta prepare for myself for it. So,
and stolen my favorites.
it's a major wake-up call, man.
Three-pointer.
Save. Thank you.
Seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end. Certainly he cannot buy a bucket right now.
Now, here is Morris. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. 6 on the shot clock. The three from George. It's rebounded by Leonard. They're trailing by 4. Here's Maladon. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And again, it's the Clippers missing. It's been a little while since they've been in the lead.
And that's why this is such an important possession for them.
41 seconds left in the first. Here's Favors, and he hits it to tie the game up.
Well, you love to see Derek Favors get these high-quality looks on the interior. How incredibly patient is this guy down on the block?
Driving to, oh my goodness! What a play!
Wow. You're going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Now, here's Melida. He kicks it to Leonard. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Favors with a screen on George. Leonard. Oh, and a jam by Leonard.
Kawhi Leonard might be quiet off the court, but on the court he makes a lot of noise.
Drives to the hoop.
Using the rim to get some true paint out.
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. George passes to Melodon. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And when you consider how the Thunder are doing, guys, what do you think?
Just a terrific first quarter.
It's good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Setting the floor for the Clippers. The two is out there with Robin Lopez. That's prime time. Then there's Wayne Ellington, and it's man in at the small forward position. Here's Roby. Nothing in on the scoreboard for him. Paisley passes to Roby. Offline with this three. The Clippers in the lead. Here's prime time. He had a 36-point outing in the last game against the Lakers.
And he was aggressive in how he played on the defensive side of the floor, notching 3 steals on the game.
Now here's Diallo after the miss from prime time. Here's Ross, and it's sent back by Lopez.
You have to be a fan of how Robin Lopez refuses to give any shot of a pass. He'll block and challenge anything.
He has a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, prime time in the last game against the Lakers put on a show. He scored 36 points and throughout the game took smart, efficient shots that found the bottom of the net. The stat line was filled, and the whole league is talking about it. We'll see what he does for an on-field
Not bad wrecking through in that one.
Yeah, she was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Flattening the lottery odds, Greg. Do you think that's worked out as intended?
You don't hear as many predictions about who's going to get the one pick or the second pick. I think that's good for the players and the fans. You don't want anyone rooting for you to lose.
No, absolutely.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. So the Thunder, their last game, a loss to the Kings in Sacramento. Here's George. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Now here's 4 on the shot. Lets it go from 11. And he overshot that one, missing. Here's Prime Time, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
Taking it. Knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
His penetration was a real problem for them, and then of course the monster finishes at the cup.
So the number 5 right now, we got Kawhi Leonard. Allen is out there with the out. Then there's Favors, and it's Ruby in at the 4. Now here's Melodon. 15 points in the game. Favors with a screen on Williams. Melodon passes to Favors. Lays it up off the glass. 7 points for Derek Favors.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half. Good offense, man. Shoot, I'll take it. Yeah, that's the only way to draw. That's what I do, baby. Way too easy for me. Way too easy.
That one is no good. Thunder trailing by 4. And Kawhi Leonard, one of the league's most dominant rebounders, Doris, from the wing position.
Board man gets paid. That was his motto for back into the Earning your keep, according to Kawhi.
And so George will bring it up for Los Angeles. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. That'll be the second of 4 games at home for them.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Oklahoma City shooting under 40% all in all for the game. Here's Melodon. And then Melodon with the dunk.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the aggression?
Keep getting good touches.
The Clippers have gone 1 of 3 at the line here. That's good from Prime Time. Thunder trailing by 7. Now here's 17 points in the game. Basket good. Favors got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, we know this. Derek Favors is terrific. Rolling hard after setting the pick. This guy is a terrific screen and roll player.
Here's prime time, and he uses the glass on the way. And the Clippers lead by 7.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Paladon passes to Leonard. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Lays it up and banks it in. Leonard's got 8 points.
Listen, Kawhi Leonard has built his game brick by brick. You want him to score on the interior? No problem.
Here's prime time. Solid play on the low block, and that much more.
I'll say this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Favors with the screen. Loose. Lopez with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's the Clippers. Man gets the bucket. Man's got the lead up to 9 now for the Clippers.
With the pace of today's game, transition defense is at a premium.
I don't think anyone was catching.
Much of that season with a broken jaw.
Well, Kevin, I don't remember much of it, to be honest with you. It was pretty hazy. I lost 19 pounds over the course of the season. I was championship night. I was 168 pounds.
No, really?
Yeah. Well, I was wired shut for 8 weeks. Didn't miss a game, but I tell you what, I don't know if I would do that today. But, you know, it did turn out well with the championship.
As I recall, you broke it against Fresno State, correct?
Yes, yeah. Got my legs taken out of me and broke the ball with my face.
George, what about that dunk?
That was special. My goodness. Well, Burke showing he's more than just a scorer. Terrific pass to his teammate.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
He takes it in. Paladon with the bucket.
Listen, you give a good shooter that kind of look, and it's going to go in.
1:14 left in the third quarter. The shot's good from prime time.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Ross with it. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Sideline reporter David Alder.
Well, during that break, the coach of the Thunder had some harsh words for his team. He told his guys the inside game is working, so stick with it. That means posting, slashing, getting to the rim, whatever produces these high percentage looks. Kevin, back to you.
And here is Paladon. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Leonard from 3. Morris with the rebound. Morris has got 4 rebounds in this game. They've got a bucket. Paul George is out there with Marcus Morris. And it's prime time. And it's Burks in at the 2. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Here's prime time. Going inside. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
There's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Here's prime time. Second chance effort. Up and in and on the way. Prime time's got 4 this quarter.
All night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
Just over a minute and a half play here in the fourth. Favors can't get it to go. Here's prime time. This is it to Brooks. But Trey drills the three-pointer. And now a 12-point Clipper lead.
Burks is a lethal three-point threat. This guy has such an effortless shooting stroke.
Here's Dort. Here's Belladon. And it's blocked by Rebecca. And the call will be against prime time.
What?
That is his first foul.
Anticipated the play. He got there first.
Lou Williams is checked in for Burks. Outside Leonard. Fourth quarter of play, we're about 2.5 minutes short right now.
Well, the edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this week.
That one goes in. Prime time's got the lead up to 14 now for Los Angeles.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
The Thunder have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of this is just the one made. George against Leonard.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game. He's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Prime time, the pass to George. Tigers from deep. Oh, good that time. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. Here's Leonard. Again, Leonard missing. Clippers lead by 14. And the call will be against prime time.
What?
That'll be his second foul of the game.
And I'm going to think he was back to the food or what? 23. You know, at the same time,
How was that a freaking foul,
to
dude?
make the game more accessible to those people. I expect that to be a big part of this next deal.
On your tablet, smartphone, or your computer.
And the well is running dry for them right now. Think so.
I hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net. Outstanding contest of the shot.
Only 'cause I'm tired.
Perfectly to go after the rebound.
That's it. If I wasn't tired, that shit's going in.
Yours, as we've seen, NBA players are becoming more vocal on social issues. Some will
I ain't gonna be able to score a
What
point,
I admire
dude.
most about the NBA is its commitment to the causes it believes in. And whether we are talking about the mental health issues of some of their players or the current situation.
I don't know why he did that. Instead of trying to dunk it, this motherfucker goes for this shit, bro. What the fuck, man?
What is controversial about equality and social justice for all? Nothing. I admire their commitment. They're on the right track.
no good from prime time. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Trailing by 13. Pass to Maladon. Favors with a screen on Williams. And he drives in. The shot by Maladon. No good. Here's Los Angeles now. They've played a great fourth quarter defensive, allowing only 3 points. Basket counts. Prime time's got 42 in the game.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Now, here's Maladon. So it's Los Angeles winning this one.